Right.
Definitely my dog. It was Birdman wouldn't keep me together. Shit, I met Bird through Thug.
Right.
I wouldn't have met Bird if it wasn't for Thug. You know what I mean?
Right. And so when did that fall apart?
We all got our own side. The shit started falling apart. I feel like when we started going on, we started getting booked for shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
together.
Yeah, we all started getting booked together, and ego played a big role in it. Certain people, include myself, certain people felt like they should go last, or certain people wanted more money, and one of those. I ain't gonna say too much, but
right.
It started falling apart around it.
Yeah.
I say a little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best answer is no answer, like I always say, so I just say little, but just try to read between the lines, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, fucking at that time, man, me and him weren't talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, we were doing a show, I think, in Rochester, and I think, man, Gotti came and unplugged. I'm about to do Lifestyle. We on the same show, but me and Thug, we don't see each other. And the nigga, Gotti unplugged the goddamn, my DJ shit. I look back, he's like, yeah, man, Gotti. So we just get up out of there. We don't like saying we ran, but we just got like, man, because Thug was performing after me. You know what I mean? So, and that was, I saw him then, and, that shit got squashed, because there ain't never been no real tension between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
It was more about the niggas around him making it, and the niggas around me making it more than what it was, because, we would still see each other head nod, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving, you know what I mean? But egos played a big part of that shit. You even heard they said Rich Homie going snitched on nobody. That's crazy. That's my first time hearing that.
Right.
You about to be my paperwork.
Okay, so
they sided, and the fact they didn't side. I'm gonna do it in order. They did side, but at that time I'm going through the litigation with TIG, so I can't drop no music after the Rich game.
Right.
Flex comes out in that time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't drop no music for 2 years. So it's like, and Thug had his fuck right after that. So it's like they had no choice but to roll that. I couldn't drop no music. So of course I felt some type of way.
Right.
Did Thug's sister ever text you regarding you going to the police about Nut's murder?
I text her and told her that I was going to kill Thug when I get a chance. That's what you talking about?
No, but why did you text her that you were going to kill Thug when you get a chance?
Because I let a lot of people get in my ear.
And what did they get in your ear about? It's effect on the listener, Your Honor. What did they get in your ear about?
A whole lot of stuff. People coming to me every 5 minutes with something about not just Thug. It was just a lot of people, but mainly most people was coming to me about Thug.
What about the?
Nah, they just kept coming to me like he ain't right. He ain't supposed to. I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, but what were they telling you such that you thought that you had to kill Thug?
Say it again.
What were they telling you such that you thought in your mind you wanted to kill him?
They watch him because everybody's saying I killed Nut, and they didn't want that on them, so they gonna put it on me. I don't know. Like, it was so many different people just telling me stuff. So.
But to kill somebody, what were they telling you to make you think you had to kill Thug?
What did they tell me that made me think I had to kill him?
Yes.
That I better watch him?
Why?
Because they said I was messing up his career. Like, they saying that I was pulling him in stuff that I got going on. Like, they were saying all type of stuff. Like,
so why would you?
Right, yeah. I didn't have nothing to do with this. I didn't kill him. I didn't have him killed. I ain't never tried to fight him. I ain't never tried to rob him. I ain't never done nothing to nothing. Me and Ken, we don't see each other plenty of times in the street. I ain't never did nothing to each other. It's been plenty of times. Ain't never in life, man, like never. I'm so frustrated, man. I come brother, man. Then like he got me, it ain't no good. But my brother gave you these things is no good. I told her, I don't want to come like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't scared of him. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life, bro. It's like, no matter what I do, everybody always blames me. So I know there's a lot of people hit me, you know what I'm saying? But
They are at times looking at it with a little sense of skepticism.
What blood set were you a part of?
Can you repeat that?
What blood set were you a part of?
What blood set what I was part of?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't part of no real blood set.
Did you ever claim to be a Billy Blood?
I said I was.
And were you?
No.
Did you tell Detective Gaither that you were, not Detective Gaither, Detective Lewis, in that February 21st interview that you were Billy Blood?
I don't know what I told them in when they questioned me.
Do you recall talking to Detective Lewis about the meeting with Mo where they said that they were going to kill you?
Huh?
Do you remember talking to Detective Lewis about the meeting with Mo, who was in prison, and that they were planning on killing you?
I don't recall.
Okay. And do you recall her asking you why you weren't at this meeting?
Huh?
Do you recall her asking you why you weren't at this meeting?
Why was I at the meeting?
Why were you not at the meeting?
At what meeting?
The meeting with the Bloods, the meeting of the Bloods trying to kill you.
I don't recall.
And do you you said you had been to the house, you thought it was Buckbuck's house, but where Adrian's spot on Macon Drive.
Yes.
What type of spot was it?
It was a spot.
When you say a spot, what do you mean?
Like a house.
Did anything happen in that house besides people sleeping?
Parties.
Okay. Were they after hour parties or what kind of parties?
It was just parties. I don't remember what hour it was.
Did anything else happen at the house?
They sold food. I remember that.
Had you ever been in a car or driven with Adrian B?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Sure. Have you ever been in a car with Adrian B?
I don't remember being in no car with him.
You don't remember being in a car.
Why is that hard to
Frederick
understand?
Prothero. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
What did you call him Frederick Prothero?
Fred.
Okay. Did you call him anything else?
Just Fred.
Okay. And how long did you know Mr. Prothero?
Not long. I just heard about him, and then he got out of jail.
Was he older or younger than you?
Older.
How much older? Do you remember?
I don't know his age, but he was older than me.
Had you ever been in a car with him?
No.
No. Now, you talked about the fact that you would rob people. When did you start robbing people? At what age?
I can't remember what age I was.
Have you been caught for every robbery you've done? Are you familiar with a person by the name of Donovan Thomas Jr.?
I heard that name before.
Okay, how have you heard of that name?
This trial, this case.
Okay. Prior to this case, had you heard of his name?
That name, no.
Okay, what name do you know of?
Nut.
Okay. And is that what you called him?
Yeah.
How do you know Nut?
From being out, club, and stuff.
Okay. Did you have a relationship with Nut?
I want to say it was a relationship. We knew each other. He had a relationship with my kid's mother.
What type of relationship he had with your child's mother?
I think they were from the same neighborhood.
Is this the same child's mother who's friends with Shay?
Yeah.
And did Shay grow up with your child's mom in that same neighborhood? Do you know?
I don't know. Yeah, the same neighborhood.
To your knowledge, was Big Nut, or Nut as you called him, associated or affiliated with any gangs?
I just seen him at the club and stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So is your
I never hung with him, so I don't know what he would call himself.
Is your answer that you don't know what he is?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you recall having an interview with Detective Gaither and Detective Dennis at the Atlanta Police Department in August of 2016?
Yeah, I recall the interview.
Okay. And do you recall during that interview when they asked you about Nut, you told them that Nut was the head of If Gang?
I would have said anything to get back home.
Would there be any reason why telling the police that Nut was the head of If Gang would get you out of jail?
That's probably something I heard from somebody else.
Okay. But back in August 2016, you told the detectives that he was a part of If Gang.
I don't remember saying that.
Are you aware of his death in January of 2015?
Yeah, he did.
Where were you back in January of 2015?
At Grady Hospital.
Why were you at Grady Hospital?
A fractured spinal cord.
How did you get your fractured spinal cord?
Car accident.
Do you remember when the car accident was?
Not the exact day, but it was early January.
It was in early January. How long were you in Grady with your cracked spine?
I don't remember how long I was in there.
You don't remember how long?
No, I remember I seen that on the TV, on the news.
So you saw his murder on the news while you were in the hospital?
I saw his pictures. They said he did. I don't know. Never seen nobody get murdered.
I can't hear you.
I never seen nobody get murdered. I seen them say he got murdered and his picture on the news.
Okay.
If game.
You said you don't remember when you came out of the hospital in 2015.
No, I don't. I don't remember the exact day.
Do you remember the month?
It was that same month?
So you got out of the hospital that same month in January?
Yeah.
Back in 2015, were you aware of any beef or disagreement between If Gang and YSF?
If I was, it was something I heard. I ain't like witness no beef or nothing like that going on.
Okay. Do you recall that same interview in August? I think I may have said 2016, but I mean 2015.
Basis. I'll sustain the objection. You want to try and do something and get something else?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't say that's what he heard in his interview, so I wanted to confine him with what he said.
All right.
Do you?
Sure.
But, Your Honor,
Do you have any?
it's not based on hearsay because he didn't. No, he said he doesn't recall.
Okay, well, ask him that, and then we'll see whether or not he does or not.
Do you recall telling Detective Gaither and Thomas during the interview that there was beef? Not that you heard about the streets, but that there was beef between If Gang and Slime, and that we were beefing.
I don't
If
remember.
Gang.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
I'm gonna rule the objection, sir.
In August of 2015, did you tell Detective Gaither and Detective Detective Dennis, that we, as in Slime, were beefing with Ifgay.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay, y'all, this is an audio, okay, from the alleged getaway driver, okay? He is going to describe Young Thug and the alleged armed robbery. This on the audio.
Alright, now, the way I got the thing, because, it was all a mystery to me. The bosses always want you to lock somebody up immediately, but that's not how I operate, man, because I'm the one that has to testify to everything goes on there, you know what I mean? Plus, I respect the rights of the people who we believe are significantly involved. I mean, you got families, you got rights, and I believe that if I don't do a thorough job, I'm basically saying rights, I don't get all excited because a police officer been involved in the shooting. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad nobody really got fucked up too bad. But I got a little problem with what you kind of told me in the car. I want to make sure you got your story right about why you were up there at Summerdale Commons Apartments. Make sure we have that right. I need you to think hard about that day. Remember from start to finish. Again, tell me to kick rocks. Tell me, Quinn, fuck you. I want to go back to where you just brought me from. I mean, I just want to make sure I got it right and I respect you because I don't want you coming up later hollering about, like we talk about in the car, people always come back later talking about stuff and it's too late. Now, too late is kind of open-ended for me to say that. I can't really change the outcome of anything. All I can do is take the truth to the DA and say, okay, out of all 4 of these people, only 3 of which I know of, this one told the truth based off what I've done. That's all I can do. I can't say, okay, I can't tell anybody, or I can't make any decisions. I don't have any power when it comes to all I can do is impress upon the people that handle the prosecutions, like the DA's office, tell them this joker told the truth. Personally, I think the ones down at Grady healing up, I think they lied. I mean, you've lied a little bit too, but I want to clear that up. Based off my investigation, I'll show you why in a minute, but run down for me how that whole day started. How'd you end up with that burgundy or red Nissan Altima, that white kid named, you know his real name? You know Skateboard's real name?
Brian, I know the whole name.
Okay, Brian. How long have you known him?
Been on Brian a couple of years.
Okay, that's good because he said 2 years, so that's right on time. Brian Ransom. Did you know the Mexican kid that was with him?
Nah, he came with Brian a couple of times.
Run down for me 9/11/2013 how you ended up with that car and how did you end up skint up the way you are. Just start where you got the car and end there, and then I'm gonna tell you what I got.
Okay, cool. Well, let me be straight with you.
All right.
I ain't gonna cut no corners.
All right.
The day we pulled up at my spot, I pulled up at my spot.
What's your spot? Talk to me.
That's on Maker Drive.
All right.
I pulled up down on Maker Drive.
What's that address?
Which you probably seen a black camera on. I can't really remember the address of the spot because I got like 2 spots. But the first one of the spots that's across the street would be 2246, and I think the one over there is 2323. Make it.
Okay. That's okay. Where I met your wife was 2333.
2233.
2233.
Okay. That's where I pulled in, parked. About 15, 20, 30 minutes later, Brian pulled up. He called me, said, you need to come holler at me about some things. I was like, okay, cool, bro. He pulled up, and got Young Thug.
Cool. Let me make sure I got these names right. Brian pulled up, and then what happened after Brian pulled up? You in the Camry.
Yes, sir. I thought I'd jump out and just shoot the shit for a minute. And Brian called me, said he was coming to see me. I said, come on, Brian, come chop it up with me or whatever. So Brian come, and guy Young Thug roll up and said, hey man, I just seen a dude with about 33,000 on him. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
Mm-hmm. Who? That's what Young Thug said.
Young Thug said,
Yeah, the blue.
Is he that kid that's with the dreadlocks? Be always hanging around the McDonald's?
He's right.
Real skinny though. Wears pants like white boys and shit. Skinny. Yeah, okay, I know him.
He's free. He's seen a guy with some money or whatever. So, me and Big Fred, we like, y'all go ahead on with that, man. Whatever. Y'all want to go do it, y'all go do it, but use Brian car, whatever. You know what I mean? So they went to check on whatever was going on with that situation.
Who's the guy that had, how much money was this? Seen who?
He seen, I don't know who he said. He just seen a guy with some money.
All right.
And, they went to check on the guy, whatever, they come back.
Who's there? Who went to check on the guy?
Him and the guy with the D and the K in his face.
DK, all right, we'll call him DK for now.
You know what I'm saying? So they go check on the guy or whatever, ain't nothing going on with that situation. So now the fact that they come back, now we all go in there on some lean. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we'll go get some lean.
Okay.
I go get it from a buddy up here in Summerdale.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, cool. Well, you gonna go get the lean? I got 50 Big Fred. He just coming home from prison. He ain't got nothing. He don't know nothing about nothing. He just coming home from chain gang.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, cool. Got like Big Cole, you gonna ride with me? Okay, cool. Thug and DK get in the back. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drive around, car, whatever. Woo. So we go up there, give DK the money. DK supposed to go get the lean, whatever. DK go around the corner, start firing some shots or something. Shots just go out. When he come back, I'm looking at DK like, what the hell going on? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm tell all the way live.
I'm listening.
What the fuck you shooting at?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you shoot? You know what I'm saying? He out in the car, go. So now I get in the car, pull out, now he go, Taurus pull up. And when I pull out,
What Taurus?
it's like black Taurus, blue.
Was it like that shit we just drove up in here?
It's one of them Taurus.
All right.
Four Taurus.
When I picked you up in.
I go around the car, whatever, around.
Wait a minute, you went around the car? Because I see this damage on the police car. They saying they got hit by your car. Do you remember that?
No, I went around the car. As I go around.
What was the Taurus doing?
As I go around the car, the Taurus pull up. He trying to see what's going on as well as I'm trying to see why
All right, this you right here. This your car. Are you, if the parking, you bagged in. So this is the front of the car. You bagged in?
I'm back in. Taurus coming like this right here. Stop. About right in there, about 2 car links up. Okay, cool. I pulls out. As I pulls out, cops already right there with the gun. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I go around like this right here. So I go around like this right here. As I go around like this here, the cop car hit me. Bump the tail of the car like that right there. I go out. They shoot. Who? The cop.
Mm-hmm.
He fired a shot. I go around. Boom. Hit the gate. Boom. Go straight across. Jump over the wall. Boom. Hit the other wall. Boom. Run into the laundromat. After that,
Did you see that police car down there at the bottom of the wall?
I ain't see no police car.
It was backed in. You almost landed on, so you were driving the car.
Yes, sir.
There was
I lied to the detectives when they first came to talk to me, and I told
What you talking about?
that's probably the lies you talking about.
What you talking about?
I told them that Big Fred was driving and all like that right there, which I was the driver. Big Fred was the passenger. DK was behind me, and Young Thug was behind Big Fred.
Young